Hello viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. Today it's out of the sea. Fateful degree. It's a fateful degree for moon. Very important that a certain degree, when the moon achieves certain degrees, it's a fateful degree, and it's also creating a Rajyo. While studying the Chandrakala Nadi, I come across this subject, so I thought let me share this view to my viewers. So in Chandrakala Nadi, it is given in the sloka, in the verses, that there is some degrees which are faithful for the moon, and whereby it gives a very good result. And a lot of examples also I have seen. I cannot cite all the example, but it's up to the viewers to check whether it works or not. See, these all are the techniques. You have to see to it that these techniques work actually, right? So we are going to see one by one how it is effective. See, in the introduction, I itself says that it is a fateful degree of moon. So if your moon is placed in certain degrees, then it is called as a fateful degree, and that will be a very sensitive and positive degree for you, whereby moon will be not giving exalted but more than the exalted result. In Chandrakala Nadi, it is divided. Mr. R. Santhanam has done very hard work for this, and in that he has divided two major things. For this faithful degree, he has worked for the two main Shastra, how it has to be worked. So we are also going to see how it will be worked for you also, and how it will be faithful. So it is about the moon degree. We are seeing the moon degree, nakshatra, and namas, how it is effective. Now he has given the Jatak Parijatak as well as the Phal Deepika. Both the comparison given, but majorly it works for the Jatak Parijatak. And I also seen that particular degrees work very powerful. So what that degrees are, like it's a moon in particular sign in particular degree, it becomes a faithful. So even though moon is not seated well in the house, even though it is in the doubleted sign in its enemy sign, that also it will give a good result. So which are these degrees? So as per first we'll discuss as per the Jatak Parijataka. We might put this table in my Facebook so viewers can also see this, so that there is no confusion, right? So as per the Jatak Parijataka, if moon plays in Aries sign with the 8 degree, 8. If it is a 8 degree or after 759 to 859 degree, it is a 8 degree. So on 8 degree it is a Ashwini Nakshatra, third pada, and as a in this what you say in Navanja, it is a 3 number, that's a third namas, that's a Mercury namas. So likewise, if your sun is placed, moon is placed in the Aries sign with the Gemini in the namas, but it's not entire Gemini as namas, it's particularly the 8 degree. So you have to see that if it is moon is in the 8 degree in the Aries, when there's a Ashwini Nakshatra third pada, it's a fateful degree. We'll see entire Phal Deepika later on, but first we'll discuss about the Jatak Parijataka. In Taurus, it is mentioned a 5 degree. 5 degree appears in the Kritika Nakshatra third pada, where the Aquarius Namas is rising. So the Lord is Saturn. So even in the moon is exalted, seated in the Kritika Nakshatra third pada, where it is placed in the Aquarius Namas, it's a fateful degree. Then thereafter there's a Gemini. In Gemini, it appeared to be a large, that's almost a large degree, that's a 22 degree. If the moon is in the 22 degree, it will be in the Purushada Nakshatra, Punarvasu Nakshatra, first pada. So Punarvasu Nakshatra, first pada, the Aries Namas rise, so Lord is a Mars. So that is a 22 degree. Again same, For the Cancer also it is a 22nd degree that appears Aslesha Nakshatra second pada. So if the moon is in the 22 degree, it may appear to be Aslesha Nakshatra second pada, and it will be a Capricorn Navamsa rise of a Saturn. Then Leo. In Leo it's a 21 degree which comes in the Purva Falguni third pada, where the Libra Navamsa rise, which is Lord of a Venus. So if your moon is in the Leo sign in the 21 degree, your moon is in the faithful degree. Then in the Virgo just the beginning first degree. If the moon is in the initial first degree, it appear into the Uttar Falguni Nakshatra second pada. And in Uttar Falguni second pada, the Capricorn Nomas rise in this, that's the lordship of Saturn. Then in Libra, it is a 4 degree. 4 degree comes in the Chitra Nakshatra third pada. But not entire Chitra Nakshatra third pada, exactly 4 degree you have to see. And Venus, that's Libra Nomas rise, which is lordship of a Venus. Then we have this Virgo, there Virgo after Libra. Libra we have seen 4 degree, then it is a Scorpio. Scorpio 23 degree. 23 degree falls in the Jyeshta Nakshatra second pada. It's a Capricorn Nomas rise of a Saturn. Then in the Sagittarius it's a 18 degree. In 18 degree there is a Purva Shada second pada comes, which is a Virgo Nomas of a Mercury. So Sagittarius 18 degree, then Capricorn 20 degree. Capricorn 20 degree, the Shravana Nakshatra comes. Shravana Nakshatra third pada, that is Gemini Nomas rise, which lordship of Mercury. Then we have Aquarius. Now in Aquarius sign there is a 20 degree. Again it is a Shatabhisha Nakshatra, Shatataraka Nakshatra fourth pada. That also as a Pisces Namas, and it's a Jupiter lordship. So Jupiter Pisces will come under the Aquarius. Aquarius 20 degrees. So Shatabhisha Nakshatra fourth pada. And last in the Pisces, it is a 10 degree which falls under the Uttar Bhadrapad Nakshatra second pada, which Virgo Nomas rise with the lordship of Mercury. So again, as per the Phaladipika Jatak Parijataka, I am repeating all this degree again. In the Aries, it is a 8 degree, number 8. Taurus 5 degree, Gemini 22nd degree. Then again Cancer 22nd degree. In Leo 21 degree, Virgo 1 degree first, initial first degree, Libra 4 degree, Scorpio 23 degree, Sagittarius 18 degree, Capricorn 18 degree, Aquarius 20 degree, and last Pisces 10 degree. This is as per the Jatak Parijatak, that works more better, and same degree it is mentioned under the Phaladipika. We just go through the degrees as it is not so reliable, and I have not seen that workable. So we are just going to see which degrees are faithful degree for moon in various signs. As per Phaladipika, it says in the Aries it is a 26 degree. In Taurus it is 12 degree. In Gemini it is 13 degree. In Cancer it is 25 degree. In Leo it is 24 degree. In Virgo it is 11 degree. In Libra it is 26 degree. In Scorpio it is 14 degree. In Sagittarius it is 13 degree. In Capricorn it is 25 degree. In Aquarius it is 5 degree. And at last in Pisces it is 12 degree. So number wise just check it: 26, 12, 13, 25, 24, 11, 26, 14, 13, 25, 5 and 12 degree. So these are considered as a faithful degree for moon. In Sloka it is written, if the moon is placed in the faithful degree in different sign, then it gives too much strengthful of a mental status. See, the moon basic sign is a 4, Cancer, and in the Kalpurusha the Cancer sign appears in the 4th house, that is a heart. that is a mother earth, that is a bhumi, that is we call as a land. So it's a mother earth. The Cancer sign is a mother earth, and in earth the faithful planet is the moon. So it is moon faithful degrees are very important, because Cancer is considered as a basic and initial sign which is very powerful for the earth, because earth 80% the earth events, our entire panchang, our all the this lunar eclipse, all these dates are decided as per the lunar position. So that is a moon. So for earth, moon is so much powerful, and moon sign is a Cancer, and that is why this moon faithful degree, how it is faithful to the earth. When it is faithful, if it is placed or running under particular degree, if it is in the particular degree where the native bones, it will give a fate opening. At that time, those who are born particularly on that degree, see, entire day the moon remain in the same sign, but this differs. One born in the 8th degree, one after the 9, 10, 7, 5, 6 is irrelevant. But for Aries, the 8th degree is very sensitive. So likewise, all sign have its fateful degree for the moon. At that time when the native born and the placenta has cut, the core veins which connects the mother and the child, that will be cut, and thereafter the person is taking individual breath. So for the individual breath, he is going to detach with mother, simultaneously it attach with the earth. So that important events occurs when your moon is placed in the particular degree that brings the mother luck with you. So that's a motherland, moon, your own mood, your own thinking, thought process. This all are depending on the particular degree. So these faithful degrees, if it is placed in the ninth house itself, if your moon is in the ninth house, and if it is placed in the particular degree of that sign, in which sign it is placed, that means no other planet can save you, but only moon can save you. For them, the best remedy I can suggest is to see moon every day. If you see the moon every day, it will be every day the luck will be deposited in your account. Like every morning we pray the sun, the same way if your moon is in the fate degree, these fateful degrees for moon, if the moon is placed, then one has to always pray the moon more, and that is a live god we have, and that will be very helpful. And because of their own thoughts, they can save and survive the earth. So these all are the very important things. Very short key the this Chandrakala Nadi is placed, and Chandrakala Nadi everything is speak about the moon position. So in Chandrakala Nadi, this has fateful degree. It is given as per the Jatak Parijataka and Faladipika. You taste both and see what the result you are getting. So this is the main special things which I want to share here, and that I have made available to my viewers, so all the viewers can see this. This is a real research work, and if somebody finds certain specific degree, they can write to me in my email, and write here also in your experience. So herewith I end this lesson for faithful degree of a moon, very powerful, and see to it and just give me the feedback. Hope you like this video. Do share my videos, do like my video, and do subscribe my channel if you are not subscribed, DM Astrology. You can also see the updates in my Facebook, DM Astrology, or my personal Facebook account, Dharmesh Mehta. For consultation, you can always write dmastrology1@gmail.com. So herewith I complete this lesson. Thank you viewers for listening this carefully. Do apply it. Certainly you will find a result. Okay. So thank you viewers. Namaste.